again. Explain that again. Let's redo this.
I was just telling Caleb that there's this professional color around here, and he's really confused. He's like, what does she do?
That's a code to unlock everything. Because we lost our save.
We.
I don't know. Okay, hey, it does work. It gives you sellout too. Okay. So, the last video we made, we were literally going up that spiral staircase and I glitched in the wall. Literally, once you get to the top of that staircase, the building blows up, you land on the bird. So we're not redoing that whole chapter.
Good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this Caleb's like, what does she do? It's like she cuddles, like hugs you. Yeah, she hugs you. She stay the night. I don't know.
Yeah, she like going like when I think of cuddling, I think of being under the covers with my girlfriend, like, you know, spooning, and yeah, I hate that it's called spooning too, because I consider it more cuddling or snuggling or whatever. Because spooning just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that's what I don't think of. Yeah, I don't know. And I think of like when you wake up in the morning, you roll over, you put your arm around her, you're like, good morning, you know?
Good morning.
Yeah, like that. That's weird. She's on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So does she have a guy that she just cuddled with?
I think she might have just called one of the judges up and cuddled with them. Probably not Howie, since he's a germaphobe. Got his little bald head until the genie comes out.
I haven't watched America's Got Talent since Landau won for being Frank Sinatra. Whatever his name is, who did Sinatra voice.
I don't remember his name.
He was really good. Yeah, he was really good, and yeah.
Kid likes Sinatra. He says he's one classic guy with blue eyes. And
I do like Sinatra, yeah. My mom's convinced he was in the mob. He won an Oscar, and was yeah, he was in the mob, and he probably was like, something's gonna happen if I don't win tonight. He's like, I don't think he was. Because I read about him, he said if he didn't get into music, he'd be in the mob.
I guess they maybe have a little connections, but I don't know. Why would he need to be in the mob?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was like the biggest. He was the biggest, you know, singer, star, whatever. He's still big, and yeah.
Yeah, that's a legacy that's lasted.
Yeah. There's so much gunfire.
How many musicians nowadays do you think will last?
Elton John.
I mean, like
just him.
People who.
I don't know any musicians today. I know bands. Yeah. I know Billy Elash.
Do you think people are gonna talk about Justin Bieber?
No. Do people even go to? Does he even have concerts anymore?
Yeah.
He does.
I think so.
Do people still go to them?
I actually don't know.
Last I heard was just like 5 years ago that he turned his back on his fans and people don't like him anymore.
Last thing I heard is he's been going to this weird church.
Oh, is it Scientology?
No, it's like actually supposed to be. It's labeled Christian, but it seems like Christian Celebrity Light. Because it has like a bunch of celebrities in it, I think, and it's just weird. And like the wife of the person who runs it, I think, is like wears this whorish clothing and has F words on it. It's like, I don't know if they're really the most uppity people, you know, or on the up.
No, I thought people didn't like him anymore. I thought his 5 minutes were up. This is the hardest part of the entire game. The hardest part. So you gotta go in here.
Worst part of the game ever.
I don't know how to open that. You gotta give me a minute here to figure it out. You gotta go. You gotta blow up these. Without dying, you gotta dodge. You gotta dodge.
You gotta listen to the woman on the radio.
Yeah.
On the stereo.
Her name's Jen. I love her. I don't love her.
How many songs do you think are gonna be remembered, like to the point where like Smash Mouth All Star is?
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Oh wait, sorry, I'm still on Elton John.
Yeah, Elton John's proved himself, I think.
How many? I don't know. Happy might go for a little bit.
I forgot that. The biggest one I think people will look back on and be like, oh yeah, is Uptown Funk.
What song is that? Where's the health? What is this?
That song was like everywhere.
What is this? Where's the health?
It was like in 500 commercials. It was in hair commercials. It was in peanut butter commercial.
I haven't seen a single hanging health thing since I started this level. I've only seen explosives and overdrive.
It was the Bruno Mars song. It's like
the only Bruno Mars song I know that I give a shit about is The one where he goes,
I hate that song.
I don't know what it's called, but I like it.
I hate it.
I hate you. That's how our friendship is. Because I like a Bruno Mars song.
But yeah, Uptown.
That was a perfect. With 1 HP I did that. That was perfect. I'll never. There we go. Is that the health? No, that's more rockets. What the hell?
Towel set died.
Yeah.
Remember when every kid was like, "You're a towel, no, you're a towel."
Yeah, I still don't know what it means.
It was a South Park joke. There was a towel character, and then somebody like,
was it
"Shut up, you're a towel."
Was he Indian? The towel character? Because that's the only thing I can think of.
I think it was a literal towel.
Oh.
And so people were like, "Shut up, you're a towel." And it's like, "You're a towel."
I didn't know what it meant. I still didn't know.
And everybody repeated it, and it was like, haha, funny.
Yeah, I know, it was annoying. I didn't know what it meant. I was too scared.
It was funnier as those pterodactyl chunks.
Yeah, I was too scared to ask.
God, I hated people.
Bruno Mars. Yeah, I like that one song of his, and that's it.
But yeah, Uptown Funk, it's like the... Uptown, gonna get it up.
Uptown, I don't know. The only town song I know is Downtown. I can't turn. I just can't do it.
Don't believe me, just watch. Ow.
Okay, that's familiar.
Yeah.
I know a song of The Weeknd's that I've heard before. I don't know what I heard it at Planet Fitness the other day.
Blinding Lights?
I don't know. It's like his only song that you will probably have heard. Because I remember he was at the Super Bowl, and I was like, "Who's The Weeknd?"
He had Blinding Lights and I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You. But I like it.
It might have been Blinding Lights. I don't know.
That's his current one. And it's very 80s sounding.
It's one of his bigger songs. Hey, have you?
It seems that musicians are copying the 80s now, but not as well because it's missing the heart of the 80s.
Have you heard of the band Airborne? You know more about music than me.
Yeah.
They sound a lot like AC/DC, and like I don't know if they're how modern they are. Airborne. They sing.
I was thinking Air Supply.
They sing "Girls in Black." They sound like I'll play some of them real quick. Can I handle? Can I give this?
But yeah, Uptown Funk was everywhere, and that's all right. So I think that one. It's been around for a few years now.
I've never
been played.
Never heard of it. I don't know. I think Imagine Dragons has that.
Just tapped his phone 500 times.
Imagine Dragons has that one song.
The stupid Radioactive song.
No.
I hated that song. Radioactive.
No, they have the one song. What's it called? It was in the Magic movie with Steve Carell, where he was a magician, and it was pretty funny. And Jim Carrey was there too, and he was like the what's the gate? Chris Angel. He was like the Chris Angel, and he held his pan for 7 days. And when someone was interviewing him, he's like, "What's going through your mind right now?" I really have to pee, Richard. Yeah, no, but it's On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. Yeah, I thought that was really good.
I don't know.
And then the Tonight We Are Young is pretty good. I like that one too. This is Airborne. I'll play my favorite song of theirs, which is the one that introduced me to them, Girls in Black. If I can find it. Whoops. I don't own this song. This one.
Yeah, that is kind of easy.
Yeah, but like a lot of their songs, like here's Running Wild. Here, you can listen to them. Just listen to a couple of their songs. They sound like old rockers. I don't know how new they are, but they sound like they remind me of AC/DC, and they're the way they do their lettering really looks like AC/DC too, and their albums and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think they sound really good. It might just be my nostalgia, but I hadn't heard any of them until I heard one of their songs on a game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they sound really good.
I'm gonna see how long they've been around.
What do you think of people who have to complain that all the songs sound the same, or all the band songs sound the same?
That's what people like about them.
Yeah, that's one thing that would always make me mad when kids would say that in school.
So you just want them to do more songs that sound like the same of what someone else done?
They're like,
That's what most people do when they do different genres, is they just copy the sound of the genre.
Well, like Machine Gun Kelly, for example, he does rap and he does rock, and I think he just recently started doing rock. His rap is terrible though. His rock is so much better, and he's really only got a few good rock songs. But yeah, I've listened to some of his rap, and his rap sounds awful. And it's like, yeah, no, you should. Well, I mean, he's one example of someone who could do both. But yeah, it's like, no, that's why they're called a rock band or a metal band or whatever it is. That's why so and so is called a rapper, because yeah, that was one thing that made me really mad in school, was because I remember we had a big poetry assignment, and I did AC/DC's Angus Young as my poet, and
did you write the songs?
Yeah, him and his brother wrote a lot of the songs. I think they wrote all of them. But anyways, so I remember I failed. So I got 100% on like one of the things and something else, and then like I got a 50 on like the final grade.
They're Australian too, just like AC/DC.
Still passed the class. They really remind me of AC/DC.
Like 2001.
2001, yeah. So they're fairly newer, yeah. But like their artwork and their album art and all that stuff, yeah.
They're copying the big Australian band.
Well, they sound good, so I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. There's a band, a great band, Fleet, that sounds awful a lot like Led Zeppelin a lot of times.
Anyways, well, yeah, no, and so like I was doing my project on AC/DC, and like this girl was in the computer lab, and she was like, AC/DC, all their songs just sound the same. And then like I remember Jeremy, he was like, yeah, they're just like Disturbed, all their songs sound the same. And that was like another complaint someone had about Disturbed. It's like, but that's why I like them. Mm-hmm. Especially Disturbed, because that's the only group that really has music like that. And like they're hard to label, because I'm like, it's Disturbed metal, and people are like, no, it's not metal, it's something else. And people are like, it's hard metal or soft metal or whatever it is. So I wouldn't call it rock and roll, but yeah, they're a very distinct group, and all their songs, yeah, their songs sound all the same, even though they really don't. But yeah, they have a very distinct voice, and they do guitar, and yeah, and it's like that's what's good about the band.
I just want to know how many artists they had that sounds the same, and how much of their music is the same. Like if they were listening to pop has the same thing happening for a while, and then somebody else adds something.
We're done. I don't like this level. This level's an ass.
It's like I don't remember how pop was before, and I was never into pop. I just heard it, and it's like, now the trend is dubstep in every pop song. Oh, now they're adding a rapper in every pop song. Oh, now they're doing this weird like vocal synth chipmunky sound in every pop song.
Dubstep isn't music. Change my mind. Change it. You're hurting me, stop.
That was music.
No, it wasn't.
That was like Bach level.
Bach level? What does that mean?
Like on level with what Bach would write.
Who's Bach?
Johann Sebastian Bach?
Never heard of him.
You don't know squat about Bach?
No. Billie Eilish. It's not Eilish, that's what I call her, because Eilish or whatever. It's Eilish, yeah. It's too close to eyelash. So, this is a flying mission.
I would take her eyelashes selling on eBay.
This is the hardest mission in the game. This is a flying mission. That's a ground mission. That's a flying mission. And then that's the final boss.
I thought it said the final bow.
Final blow. This one's really hard too, because you have to do some really tight maneuvering while flying.
One thing I like about Billie Eilish is she wasn't dressing like a whore from what I saw. She wore like sweatshirts.
Yeah, she wears a lot of clothing, yeah.
So it's like, I wouldn't mind teenage girls copying that.
I was happy that she won this, because she was really happy when she won it. Yeah, it made me happy.
I'm happy for once.
I've never listened to any of her music, but yeah.
I think it's alright from what I've heard.
This part's kind of tough, but not impossible. We were talking about how much music's gonna last. Not very much, because most of it I don't really listen to a lot of music. I listen to what I like. I listen to, not the popular stuff. It's not to say that like I'm against it. I just, if there's like one, the bands that have like one song that's good, it's like, yeah, that's a good song, and then usually they don't have anything else. It's rare for me to find a group that's like, their music's good.
It's really weird, because there's groups where it's like, I think Aerosmith, I like Aerosmith. I haven't heard most of their stuff. And a lot of the stuff I don't care for, but there's some songs I really like. So I say I like Aerosmith.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, and a lot of these groups are only famous because they have that one song, and then I feel like they try to live up to that one song, or sometimes they even just blatantly copied it. They have another song. I'm like, this sounds good, because it sounds exactly like that other song that they made that made them big, you know? But yeah, it's not all of it.
Yeah, well, I've heard that apparently 70% of the music industry right now is just old music. That's what's selling, and new music is shrinking.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and I've been like, is that why some of these artists are copying 80s music? Like Miley Cyrus recently did a cover of Blondie's Heart of Glass, and yeah, Blinding Lights is a lot like Aha's Take on Me. I hate that song. I don't understand why that song got really big recently for some reason.
There's the Juggernaut. We beat the level.
It's the Juggernaut!
It's pretty freaking huge. It's
I
cool.
feel like I've seen that.
It's cool how big it is. And you get to go inside the thing.
Through the anus?
Yes. It's huge. Look at that.
Just in time for gay pride.
It's huge. I don't think there's a dinosaur there's not a dinosaur that is that big. I know a little bit about dinosaurs, okay?
I'm basically hidden intelligence.
20. Yeah, you go inside the Juggernaut. See, that level wasn't bad. This level's hard as shit.
That was my favorite part of the X-Men movies, when they went inside the Juggernaut.
This is the hardest part. Or this is a hard level. Because it's one big marathon of a level.
For some reason, I'm just imagining Kitty Pryde shrinking down and having an inside adventure. Like, it's not gross, it's just really weird.
Ellen Page gave someone an Oscar with 2 other people, but oh yeah, it was because of Juno. I didn't know that won an Oscar. I only watched it because I thought Ellen Page was attractive. It wasn't good. I stopped watching.
Yeah, that movie was not good. And for some reason, everybody's like, "It's so good." It's like, why? Because she has a hamburger phone?
I didn't watch very much of it. How do I change weapons? Why are my controls nowhere? Or do I not have any? I might not have any weapons. Let's see if I can kill this mofo. You're done. You're done. You're done. My controls are reversed. You're done. But you're done. Understood.
You did tell him twice. Game options. Give me more weapons. I thought that said hook.
Oh, whoops.
I'm really worried. I've been looking over at my mom while she's on her phone browsing the internet, and it appears that she's been on mail order bride sites a lot.
Cool.
She's been asking questions like,
cool.
How young? Like, one of them is Green Cards Are Us.
Nice.
And she's
is that
like,
a gun? Oh,
like,
so I don't have any guns.
Like,
this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be like hard mode.
What do you think about Russians, Isaac? What do you think about frowning girls?
Stop freaking out, game. So stop. Oh, wait, maybe I go in here. Can I go in here? Oh no, they're over here.
What is that noise about?
It's probably not the emulator, something else dying. We should probably turn this.
Yeah.
I should probably restart the game with weapons. Turn on the all weapons cheat.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't like playing games without sound effects. It bugs me.
Yeah.
Because I play without sound effects, it's kind of like I'm just watching something. Okay, let's see how far I can get without weapons. This will be interesting.
Battery?
Oh good, more weapons.
Wow. You made it.
Oh no, this is a long level. This is a long level and there's no checkpoints in this game. You have to do it in one gargantuan marathon. Gargantuan marathon. It is kind of cool that I started without a weapon though. It's like...
You should watch Small Soldiers.
Oh, you should watch Snyder Cut.
I really should.
So there. Let you borrow it.
I'm thinking of forcing my family to watch it for my birthday.
You should.
That's what I do
It's
on my
good.
birthday. Is I force them to watch something.
It keeps you entertained for the 4 hours. Trust me.
What did I watch last year? I'm pretty sure.
That's what I do.
I'm pretty sure the year before last year we watched the Jimmy Neutron movie.
You like Crouch, you Native American.
You imbecile.
I'm gonna go to your casino and donate $40 like I just did.
Donate. You should be able to write that down as
That's what my dad says. He said it's a donation. It's a joke he makes.
I started watching the original Ben 10 again, and I think it's still look good. But anyways, I think made me laugh a lot because in the third episode with the Kraken, Ben scares Glenn by covering himself with like seaweed and turning the forearms or whatever. So she thinks he's like a swamp monster, and so Ben's like ha ha ha, and Gwen's like, get over yourself, whatever, and she's like, shut up, midget. And I found that really funny. I'm like, oh wow. I don't expect to hear midget in cartoons anymore.
My favorite episode of Ben 10 is Ben 10,000.
Future.
Yeah, they go into the future and he's got 10,000 aliens to choose from and he's like a pro with the Omnitrix. That was cool.
Yeah. Ben 10's almost it came out in 2005, so it's getting close to 20 years old now.
It's weird to think about.
Yeah.
Makes you feel old.
And Teen Titans came out in 2003.
When's Teen Titans gonna pick up? I don't like Teen Titans Go.
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I know, I'm kidding.
I was just listening to
I got the flamethrower. I'll throw some flame.
I just got the Teen Titans theme song on my iPod.
Yeah, it is a good song.
Yeah, and there's more to it.
There is?
Yeah. So there's the beginning part, and then there's a part you don't hear in the show, and then it goes into the end theme. That's pretty cool. I just bought the girls' full album. Puffy Ami. I hope they have more English songs.
Get away.
There's Japanese songs. It's like, I like this, but I wouldn't buy it for my iPod. Just every once in a while, I'd be like, I want to listen to this. And by Japanese songs, I mean pretty much like Naruto opening, so I watched the opening.
Most 99% of the Japanese songs I get from watching openings. There was a time when, like, a year when I didn't listen to anything but Japanese music.
Yeah.
And then I went back to American music and it was like, oh, there's all this stuff I haven't listened to. And I haven't listened to Japanese music in a long time. It's just one big circle. Okay, whatever.
The Circular.
Circle of life.
It's my favorite Batman villain, the Circular.
Circular? See the spiral guy from Batman Beyond?
No. He like made a maze and it was a circle. Needless to say, Batman had a lot of trouble with it. Batman beat him by telling him the Seinfeld joke, but why is it called Ovaltine when it's round? It should be Roundtine. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
An epiphany.
I won't kill him. This is my family Thanksgiving.
What? No! No! Get out! Get out! Get out!
It's also like my family Thanksgiving.
I'm hatcheting. Fuck out.
We pay honor to the Native Americans by pretending to be like them and take other people's land and scalp them.
Fuck out.
Rape women. Make them slaves.
This level, basically you just run around and you hit switches until stuff happens.
That's what I do in my love life. I just run around, hit switches. I don't know what that means.
We should play Dead by Daylight. It's really bad. It's fun for 5 minutes. It's the killers are really cool, and that's really the only thing I like.
Is that the one where like you can be a killer or survivor?
Yes. Yes.
I heard that game has like spyware that downloads.
No, it doesn't, because I played it for a while. I played it for like
I think maybe it was
a few months
initially.
straight.
And in 2 months game?
Yes.
Oh, see? You got a virus. That's what happens to gay people. They went to a weird website.
Ah! So it's got really cool characters and really cool character design for the characters. And they get, like they have Pyramid from the Silent Hill. They have the Nemesis from Resident Evil. But that's the only good thing about it. Everything else is garbage. Well, I just blew you up! You saw him just blow up, right? Like, I blew up the tank on his back and he's still spraying me.
I think I fell asleep momentarily.
Okay. But yeah, like, the biggest issue about it is that it's not balanced right. Because, like, when it's 4 versus 1, 4 survivors, 1 killer. Survivors are faster. Killer is extremely weak because he hits you, he has to have a pause to reload his weapon or refresh his weapon or whatever before he can hit you again. And during that pause, the survivors get a speed boost after you hit them, and then they run away. And you chase them, you hit them again, you down them. It's like, okay, cool, I got 1. You carry the 1 to the hook, and by the time you hook them, they'll have repaired, 3 or 4 generators, and the game's pretty much over by that point. Because they have to repair 5 generators to open the gates to escape. So yeah, it's just very unbalanced. Where is some health? Speaking of an unbalanced game, no, I don't need minigun rounds. I need health. Is that health? Okay, there's a small med kit. Okay, there's another small med kit. That's a little better. Thank you.
Okay.
We should play 1 game. And the filter after the game is pretty funny though. You can't call somebody a noob; it gets bleeped out. It's so bad that I'm like, why do you even have it? Why do you have a chat feature? You can't say noob. You can't say killer. There's a game about killers. Yeah. You say GG for good game, it bleeps it out. Yeah. There's so much bleeping. It's like, why do you even have the filter? It's pointless. Yeah. Good game.
Why? Because you think people would say that like sarcastically?
I guess. I don't know.
Or do you think that's
because
like
they're stupid? Because Gen Z doesn't have the concept of, well, they don't have any real life experience for one. That's why they get upset over everything. They don't understand the concept of ignoring and just dealing with things or laughing at things even better.
Like all those girls I read.
If I say, shut up, you're fat, don't take it seriously. I don't know you. I don't know if you're fat. Even if you are fat, don't, like, Gen Z. They should just all be killers.
That's violence! No, come over here. I'll show you violence.
There are some people who it's like, I want to hit you in the face because you're such an idiot.
Well, and it would do them good.
Where are all these guys coming from?
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the guards? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the something odds?
The streetwise Hercules.
I said streetwise.
Is that the lyric?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I need a hero.
I like Shrek. Shrek's a good movie.
Yeah. Same Shrek Dos.
Shrek Dos is good too. Yes. Like when he becomes hot. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. Donkey! I would have sex with myself.
And he didn't know what to do with himself when he was hot. He wasn't even that good looking either. He was just, yeah. Mother, what's for dinner, mother? Die. Die. Yeah, we're having chicken. I don't know. What's your opinion on chicken?
It depends on the chicken.
I don't eat chicken.
Actually, that's what we're having.
It's just
My
bland.
dad's making barbecue chicken.
That sounds
apparently
good.
He's got injected with apple juice. I don't know.
Call him. Let me talk to him.
What do you think you're doing?
What the fuck is wrong with you? I call him on my cell phone. I just leave a bunch of voicemails. What is wrong with you? You can't insult the chicken like that. Put a fruit in it.
No, some gay chicken and some fruity chicken.
The voicemail timer runs out. So the message is so long, I have to leave another one. Let me pick up where I left off. You stupid son of a... I have the key. I said the key, and I got the key. And now I can't progress in any of the doors. What is going on? I know all this music by heart. Oh wait, do I need to hump this control panel? Did that do something? Oh, aha! Let me grab this stuff first. I like how they give you a spider mine here when there's constantly enemies charging at you. It's like, yeah, I'm really gonna take the time to set up the spider mine to... Oh, you just hit the button. I'm really gonna take the time to set up the spider mine to hide in a corner to go out and poison some people so they'll puke and die. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it, man. You understand?
No, I'm not. You have to have your limits. That's my limit.
I like how this guy falls to the ground. We should play a hardcore. Rainbow Six Siege needs to be free already, so we can play it and dick around. You can't say N and I in the same sentence. It bleeps it out. It doesn't even bleep it out. It gives you a warning saying don't say toxic things or something like that.
And I, as like, because they think you're gonna say the N-word.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the most dangerous thing, the N-word. I should show you,
I'm almost dead. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna freak out when I die.
Do you know who Martin Short is?
No.
He's a comedian actor. He was in the Three Amigos. Have you ever seen that?
A long time ago, yeah.
Well, he has this character called Jiminy Glick,
Okay.
where he like puts on this fat suit, has blonde hair, and he does this weird voice that was like high and then goes low. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. Where you grew up on the streets of New York, kind of thing, and but he's like always a jerk and has the wrong information on these celebrities.
Okay.
And it's just always this weird thing where he's just messing with somebody, and he did one with Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
And Ice Cube's like, yeah, I was part of this group called NWA, which stands for, and he's like, gets in his face and he says the N-word, N-words with attitude. And he's, oh my goodness, oh, we don't say that word. That's such an old attitude. It's such a bad word. And I don't know how he kept a straight face with some of the stuff he did and some of the things other people said too.
I'm trying on the cheat. If you don't like it, beat the game yourself.
I think Jerry did make him break because Jerry was being back to him.
How many gray hairs do you pull out on a daily basis?
19.
Oh, that's okay. I feel better about myself. Felt like I was getting old. So it's pulling out all these gray hairs, man.
I don't think I've had a gray hair yet.
I was like, what would you do if you could go back in time? What's the first thing you would do?
Rape myself. Sorry, I'm on rape right
Yeah,
now.
you really are.
It's funny. I was expecting you to go, no.
Oh wait, I did this mission. No, I have to go through 17 more loading
if I could
screens.
go back in time, I'd be really tempted just to try it to make sure I can. But I don't want to screw anything up.
I'd play more RuneScape because RuneScape was good back in the day. It's really bad now. I would make an account, get all my combat and stuff to 99, buy a bunch of gold with real money, which I would get through buying Amazon stock, and then I would just play Clan Wars all day and Castle Wars, and yeah, it would be great. I'd have the biggest clan. I'd go down in history.
What do you do?
And I'd have party hats.
If you went in,
Because I'm a nerd.
if you ended up in the DCU,
Have sex with Brie Larson. I'd bring Brie Larson over with me and have sex with her. I was in the DCU. I don't know. I'd be kind of scared. I wouldn't go to Gotham, that's for sure.
yeah, it's been better nowadays. They really did make it brighter because one writer's like thought about it. I was like, no one would live in Gotham,
Yeah.
so he made it better.
I'd go work for Lex Luthor or Bruce Wayne. One of the rich guys, and yeah. Or maybe I'd be the DCUO Punisher. There you go. DCUO, DC Universe Online Punisher? No, I'd be the DC Punisher. I'd buy a bunch of guns, and I'd go around killing people, and I'd have to fight with Batman. And I'd lose.
Yeah, I was gonna say lose.
I'm invincible now. Life is so much easier when you're invincible. Watch. That hurt? Your tail hurt? Oh, I missed. Whatever. Come here. Come here. Don't run away from me.
I've been seeing this thing for the Supergirl character, or Superwoman. So it's not like Supergirl, it's a black-haired woman.
Ew. Oh, black-haired. Black hair's okay.
She looks so weird in her suit. She's so oddly shaped. It's terrible. And yeah, people are saying, Henry Cavill's Superman's gonna die in Flashpoint. We're gonna be stuck with this woman. And it's like, so do these people just want their companies to die?
I sure hope not.
Why don't they just give us money?
Well, first of all, he already died. So, yeah.
And it's just, nobody wants the MCU. Nobody wants the DCU.
No.
We like female characters. We just don't like you being weird about it.
Yeah, shoving it down our throats.
Yeah.
We don't want gay characters either. It's fine to have it. Yeah, it's fine to have it. I mean, like, it's just like real life. It's fine to find it gay, but I don't need you constantly coming up in my face telling I'm gay. I like men. I like sucking on a man's dick. Let me show you a picture of me
Not
sucking
only that,
on a
but
man's
like, we're oppressed, but we're like these beautiful endangered unicorns and applaud us. It's like, get over yourself. But,
oh yeah, Ellen.
I think you answered the first 5 or 6 for the MCU. Like girls on that with Brie Larson.
Not Captain Marvel, just Brie Larson. Fucking bitch ass over here.
Yeah, I guess the only girls in the DC, like the movies.
Not Wonder Woman. I don't think she's that pretty.
Amy Adams.
Oh yeah, you take fall damage too, so you're not totally invincible. Because I was like, how do I have 88 health?
Yeah, there's still Lois.
This game's even more fun with invincibility and unlimited ammo.
I think Lois is better looking. Oh, Amber Heard, but she's crazy or something. She beats up Johnny Depp.
Amy Adams. Oh yeah, Johnny Depp's wife. She's really pretty.
Yeah. Especially with that red hair.
I have the tech bow. I just picked it up.
Oh, Jason Momoa.
I have the tech bow. It's in my hat! Tech bow! Whatever. Everything you do to have sex with your mom game. I just want you to know that. A genius told me that once. Isaac.
That's why I have sex with men, because I want to have sex with my mom.
That's right.
Yeah, I wonder, I think that was just for the straight people, because Sigmund Freud, for how messed up he was, he's like, being gay is a mental illness.
I mean, kind of is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sexual desire makes people do weird things.
Yeah, I killed a man.
Yup.
Just for,
It can be a more powerful desire than food or water. Well, not water, but I guess food and yeah. Because I mean, like, look at all the stuff sex has made people do.
No thing more powerful than that?
What?
World of Warcraft.
Okay.
People die playing it.
Do they?
Yeah!
I wouldn't...
People have sat there and they like have their little bottle to pee in and then they just run out of food and water and they just die because they're too addicted to playing WoW.
I've had times where I've been hungry and I haven't gotten food because I've been stuck into a game. Yeah. But it's rare. I think I can count the number of times I've gotten that into a game on one hand. And it's less than 5. So yeah. Very few games that I really get into, especially now because most of them are garbage. That's why I haven't bought the new consoles and I probably won't until something worthwhile comes out. Like a Last of Us prequel. Naughty Dog. First fired Neil, whatever his name is, the director who made 2. I know he made 1, but 2 is so bad, you just need to fire him. Then make Last of Us prequel with Joel and Ellie. Mainly Joel in the future, because you set up the game for a prequel. There's so much happened in the first one that you want to know what it is. Nobody cares about Ellie and her faggotry friend who doesn't die in the second one, okay? Especially since you made it out like she was going to die in the trailer. Yeah, nobody cares about that. Make a good game. Okay. Like, comment, and
would you like
subscribe.
them to make a new second one?
A new second one. I wouldn't be surprised if it was on PC if a fan made a mod for it and it was actually like a real game. Not like freaking. I mean, like it's still like a real game, but it's just a game you don't care about. And it's like, okay, you play as the main villain who's basically a she-male. When you're not playing as the main villain, you're getting lesbian stuff shoved down your throat, and you're dealing with a really depressed main character who, like, you basically just want to end it all when you're playing it. It's been called Misery Simulator with great accuracy because I was quite miserable when I played it, and like it's something that like I have no desire to play. Like I think about playing it again, and I'm like, no, it bums me out. It's one of those things that's like so sad, and you're just like, I don't like it. Yeah, which is a shame because like the first Last of Us is like one of the greatest games ever made. Changed my mind.
I've been up on rape and Caleb's on change my mind.
Yeah, I've been saying that a lot lately. Die.
I want to apologize for all my raping. Okay, for my rape comments that can get me in trouble. I want to apologize. I'm not sorry I raped people now. No, I never raped anyone. I never even not raped anybody.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Oh, it's rape talk. Got me hungry.
Oh yeah, you can't torch him because he's a flamethrower.
That makes sense.
Logic, right? He's immune to fire while he's spraying you with fire.
That's why I carry every weapon I have. Again.
Isaac goes to the store with a 12 gauge on his back, a handgun on his hip, a knife on his other hip, some poison gas, his gas mask that he's breathing.
Japanese katana swords and one of those American swords.
Yeah. Yeah, people see him walk into Walmart, they're like, oh no, he's invincible.
I really should find you that picture of that Superwoman. It's a horrible look.
I don't think I want to see it then.
The Supergirl from the CW series looks much better.
I like Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I don't like The Witcher though, and I'm upset that it seems like he's focusing more. Oh wait, no, I think you're The Witcher. Yeah. I like him as Superman. He did like the perfect Superman.
Yeah. I heard with The Witcher, the woman writing it isn't really staying true.
Well,
and people are like, listen to Henry, because Henry actually really likes video games apparently.
Yeah, he does. He's a big fan. The Witcher series sucks. Okay, like it's like been called the greatest game ever made by game developers, and it's like, why? It's not even good. Like, it's okay. Like, if I had played it and nobody had ever said anything to me about it, I'd be like, yes, it's pretty good. And then I'd turn around and play something else, I'd be like, this is much better. Because, like, it's not that good. It's mediocrity at its finest. Like, I'm going to make a video on why it sucks. Because it does in a lot of parts. It's like the combat system is really terrible. The story is hardly there. The combat system is really, really terrible that I mentioned that. The main character's a little bitch, which is a shame because he was a badass in the first game. And then the second one, he's like, does everything his girlfriend tells him to do. He's a whipped punk. He's oh, okay, Trish.
Please have sex with me.
Okay,
please.
Trish, I'll do that. In the third game, he's just kind of like, whatever. He just kind of wanders around and he helps people and he's trying to find his daughter. And then like there's this one part where like you're talking to this Baron who's like a tyrant, and then he's like asking, he's like, have you seen my daughter? And the Baron's like, I'll tell you if you do this, this, and this for me. It's like he's a tyrant. You could just, threaten him or kill him and make him tell you, but no, you have to go and you have to do a 7-hour chore of a quest line for him. Yeah, it's bad. It's just not good. And I don't understand its popularity. Because I can name 10 games that are in the RPG category that are better. And that's not even like trying. I also don't know where to go. The first one was fun. I liked the first one. The second one kind of sucked. It copied other games that were a lot better than it. And then the third one, which is the one everybody makes a big deal about, really, really sucked. I wonder how much I would like certain things if media and people didn't make such a big deal about them.
Yeah.
Like, if I had no interaction with the outside world, I wonder how much I would like say Dragon Ball Z, for example.
Yeah.
Because there's decent parts of it. It's not good like everybody claims it is, but there's like a couple parts that were good, and I was like, this is cool. There's a lot I didn't like about it. And then I turn around and I watch something else, I'm like, this is much better.
I wonder about like a lot of these old movies, like Gone with the Wind. I don't remember much from that movie. It was a long movie.
Is that the 4-hour musical thing? Or
No.
what am I thinking? I'm thinking of something else.
It was a movie from like 1939.
Oh wait! Is that the one where it says I don't give a damn at the end?
Yeah.
It's black and white. I've never seen it. I just don't
It
know.
was in color.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I know nothing. I'm just a fat cow.
I can't gain any weight.
Yeah.
You know how it's like to be a paradox? Non-existent. I feel like the movie was okay. It's just, yeah, a lot of those old movies that I'd give them another chance, but I don't see it.
Did you see the Batman yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I haven't seen it either. My girlfriend saw it, and I called her a nerd because she called me a nerd. And she was like, what are you doing one night? I was like, watching The Dark Knight. She's like, nerd. And then she went to saw the Batman before me. I was like, you nerd. I made a big deal about it. She's like, my kids wanted to see it. I didn't. I'm like, you nerd. I was like, I got you back.
I remember I was texting Paige at one point in like 8th grade.
Lucky you. Paige is cute.
And I don't remember the whole conversation. I just remember it was when I was at River Valley Park.
Oh no, this is bad.
And the scouts built this giant wood tower. So I was sitting on top of it texting her.
Oh.
And
what do I do?
Made a tower out of wooden ropes.
That's where I came from. How do I get back up there?
Wooden ropes?
Yes. Am I going here? Yes. Aha. Makes sense. Chute vent opens.
So yeah, I was texting her and I think like, want to see a movie or hang out? I'm like, yeah, let's watch the Wolverine. She's like, I don't want to watch that. I'm like, I just didn't comprehend.
You're like, it's the Wolverine!
Well, yeah, I just thought everybody liked that stuff. But I guess she was like the dumb, typical girl? I don't know.
Sexies.
Well, I mean, a lot of the girl stereotypes are just plain stupid. I was talking to my mom, and I feel like she might have got a little upset at me. Because I was talking about, like, I don't understand why girls wear this stuff.
Yeah, you brought this up last time we hung out.
Oh, yeah.
We had a big deal about it.
Because I don't understand. And my mom's like, I had a shirt like that. I'm like, well, you were stupid. I don't think I said my mom was stupid, but I'm like, if girls really, that's just how they are. They're just stupid. They're objectively stupid.
My throat's sore from all the yelling I've been doing. We should play happier games.
Like The Last of Us 2.
No. Don't bring that game up in my presence again. We could play The Last of Us 1, and then, yeah, just pretend the series ends there. Because it does.
I do that with some things.
In more ways than one it does. I thought I don't know what to do anymore.
What was your opinion of X-Men Origins to Wolverine? If I didn't make that clear, I kind of forgot that there's the Wolverine, which was better.
I liked X-Men's Origins. I don't understand the hate for it. It was cool. I liked a lot of the things Hugh Jackman did in it.
I don't think it was as good as the other X-Men movies, that's for sure. Especially effects-wise. It was some terrible effects.
I liked the action in that. Just like a lot of the yelling that he did. Vector! Burst into the bar. Vector! Whoever this is, take it outside, guys. And he wakes up in the hospital and slams him against the wall. Why didn't you tell me it was Vector? Yeah, I could watch it. And then at the end, when Victor's about to kill his girl, which broke his heart, he's Vector! Goes over and fucks him up.
You just like people yelling.
I just like Hugh Jackman's yelling. Yeah.
Well, that's like your favorite part of Troy's Hector.
Yeah.
People yelling.
Yeah.
Hector names.
I really like. I really like the yelling in the Punisher. Yeah, it's cool.
Did he yell at Vector?
No.
No.
No, he just yells a lot. He kills people. He's like, ah! Yeah.
I do like some stuff like that. Should watch Primal. See how much you like that.
Primal about?
This dinosaur and caveman surviving a brutal world together after their families died.
I have no guns again!
That's
No, we're not doing the last boss without guns.
That's how it starts. Is spoiler alert for the first episode. Pretty much, he's like out getting fish or whatever, and then he comes home, and his wife and like kids are eaten by dinosaurs, and then he's like, oh, "I'm sad," but he doesn't. There's no talking. So he like climbs the cliff and he like goes to the edge and he's thinking of jumping off, but I think he has like a vision of his wife or something, and he's like, I won't jump. But he's all sad and stuff, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill the dinosaurs to kill them.
Yeah.
T-Rexes. And so he like goes into this den and he finds this dinosaur mom and has kids, and I don't remember exactly what happened, if he was like thinking of killing them and it's like it has kids, like I had kids kind of thing, and but these bigger T-Rexes come, and these red ones, which I don't remember if those were the kind that actually killed his family or not, come in and they start attacking the mom dinosaur, and he just saw himself with them, like she's trying to protect her kids, like he wanted to protect his kids, so he decides to help her fight these T-Rexes, and well, unfortunately her kids get eaten too, and so they kill the other T-Rexes. He leaves. The mama T-Rex is sad.
I activated the cheat for all weapons. Where are all weapons? There's no weapons on this level. Whatever, I'll just hack it to death. These guys are only here at this part, and they're only here at this part. I don't know why.
We work the rice fields.
This is the final part of the game. Isaac, that was so racist. You made me yell.
You gave me a thumb up.
You made me yell inside. I went, ah! I yelled Isaac inside. And I charged you.
That was more of your yelling and charging.
Stabbed you with my metal claws.
Your CGI metal claws.
Yeah. Well, else Hugh Jackman just looks really good in the last of the X-Men movies. In the first one, he's not as ripped as he was. And yeah, he has like my ideal physique. I don't want to be like massively huge, like a bodybuilder. I just want to look like Hugh Jackman. Like to me, that's good enough. Like yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it could be a little bit bigger. But,
I read a little article that was talking about
there are no weapons on this map.
The dangers of social media on kids.
Yeah.
And for boys, they talk about like seeing these ripped guys who have like maybe have bigger muscles than them, and they call it like bulkorexia or something like that.
That's what I have.
I thought of you when I read that.
Why is that a danger?
Because of their self-esteem, and some of them might hurt themselves trying to get ripped, or going after being ripped where they can't be. Or something.
It does lower my self-esteem. But then I go out into the real world and I see that I'm bigger than some of the people.
You call me over and see Pudgy, and you go, well, at least I'm not Pudgy Isaac.
I see that I have bigger arms than some of the people, and I'm like, okay, I feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Of course, nobody has my metabolism. I'm a freak. I could eat anything, and I could just eat all day, and yeah, not gain weight. I might gain a pound that I'll lose the next day. Like, nobody has my metabolism. You don't understand.
See,
you don't understand.
This is Caleb's complaining that is kind of bragging.
You don't understand what it's like to have my like.
You don't understand how it is to eat a grain of salt and gain 500 pounds.
That would be great, because it would be muscle. Because I would do cardio, lose all the weight, and turn it into muscle.
Anyways, what was this thing I was being all autistic about before?
Oh yeah, I have no gun. I put in the cheat for all weapons. I have no...
I was talking about something before you saw the rice workers.
You're talking about Primal.
Oh yeah! Yeah, and then it ends with him walking away and he's all sad on the beach, and the T-Rex followed him, and they're like, we're partners now.
The T-Rex followed him?
Yeah.
That's unrealistic. I killed it.
Well, they didn't have anybody. She didn't have anybody else, so it's like, well, you helped me fight those those.
Here's the final boss.
Other T-Rexes, so you know. So from
I do think it's cool for this. I just like dinosaurs. I just had this thing for dinosaurs. It's the only reason I bought Ark.
and Kid likes dinosaurs. How different.
Where is it? I'm gonna hack it to death.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember the caveman from like 3 years ago when we posted a video of this game? Yeah, or not the caveman, the cowboy, from like 3 years ago. Yeah, he's the final boss. He stays alive. He followed you to this land from where you guys were. You were fighting at the beginning of the game. Just summarize the game real quick. So if you have a gun, you can knock down these trees and yeah, shoot the trees until they fall down and they'll fall on him and yeah. Since I don't have a gun, this is gonna take a while.
Do you think there's a mod where you can smack around its sack?
No.
That's good.
There was supposed to be a sequel for this game, but it was canceled for whatever reason. Because it ends on a cliffhanger. Die. Die. There we go. Now I'm hitting it. No! Crouch again. I like slapping your butthole.
I never noticed that pretty much all your walls are covered in Brie Larson's face. And her left shoulder. Why her left shoulder?
Don't worry about it. I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. I'm not. I didn't even know she had a YouTube channel until I saw something for it and I was like,
Oh, I didn't know she had one.
yeah.
I
Die.
used to look at pictures of her and I feel hot in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I should text my girlfriend. I haven't texted her all day. She's gonna think I left her for Brie Larson.
I'd ask you a question, but I think you might prefer not to have that video evidence right now.
Don't need no video evidence. Yeah, my girlfriend knows about our channel. I have to be cautious of what I say.
Yeah.
She's not impressed. I don't think she's watched any of our videos. I don't think she cares. She's just not impressed.
Hey girl, I have a YouTube channel. Oh my gosh!
I have 14 subscribers.
Give me 14 babies!
Give me babies.
Yeah. Do they have to be mine? I think that's probably the closest I can get to a Cosmo voice from Very Odd Parents.
Never seen that show.
It was alright at the beginning. Apparently they're doing they are doing a live action remake with fairies still animated.
That's logic.
And I'm like, why would you make it more limited? Like, the fun of Fairy Odd Parents is it's animated, so to make me like, I wish for a walrus, and there's a walrus.
Isaac, try to move your hand this fast, back and forth, quick. Grab my lightsaber, do it. Okay, I guess it is possible. It doesn't look possible.
Well, you have spaz energy like me.
Oh.
Apparently spaz means retard in Britain.
Oh no.
So some people have been like, got in trouble for their channel being spaz or something.
I'm gonna say spaz on RuneScape and see if it's censored, because it's made in Britain.
Oh.
Quick, Isaac,
That makes sense.
log into RuneScape. Use my... If it's not banned, I'm sure it might be banned.
That's also known as our American Hero account.
Yeah.
Caleb just desperately wants his life to matter.
Die! Your calf is shredded now. There's nothing left.
I really want to beat the last boss on Reign of Fire.
What's Rain of Fire?
It was a game based off of a movie where, like, dragons killed everybody or something.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so
I didn't know there was a movie called Rain of Fire.
And
We should play the Aragon game based off the movie. I know it's your favorite movie. Your feet are nothing now. They're hacked to muscle
I
bits.
can't remember who was in the movie. It's a cool shot of a guy with an axe just flying into the dragon's mouth. It's like, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna kill you.
What would you do if you were the MCU, Isaac? Not the MCU, just the Marvel Universe.
I would have sex with Brie Larson before you just so I can go, ha, he.
Ah! You crushed me. I'm gonna end it
have
all.
sex just to laugh at you.
I think I'd be scared if I wasn't either, because there's so many multi-dimensional threats that could just eradicate me, and yeah. Even if I had powers, it'd be like, oh, well, I'm the Marquis of Death, bitch, and now I'm gonna scratch my face and you're gonna die. It's like, oh, did I kill it?
I don't know. Because part of me thinks, oh, I would want to be like an X-Men. I want to get a power. Because, who wouldn't want a power?
Maybe I get bitten by a radioactive bug.
Yeah, but if I was like, I'd also be worried to become an X-Men because like people hate the mutants for some reason, love other superpowered people. It's like they're gonna make Sentinels and they're gonna try to kill me.
I'd be the rich Asian guy that tried to take Wolverine's healing factor in
the Silver Samurai.
The Wolverine, yeah.
I started watching the 90s X-Men cartoon again. It is very dramatic.
Yeah?
Yeah. The first...
Is there like a lot of drama
episode...
like Wolverine trying to take Jean Grey from Cyclops?
Well, yeah, I think there's a lot of that. I know that there's drama, the love triangle there. But,
Is Cyclops a dick like he's in the movies?
Kind of.
Oh.
The Wolverine is too, kind of.
Yeah, well, Wolverine's always... But people like Wolverine because he's cool. He has a good story, and yeah, he's just good. Yeah, everybody likes Wolverine. He's cool in every way.
But I don't remember everything about it. But, like the first 2 episodes, it definitely at least appears that one of the X-Men dies. And that's like Wolverine is really upset about it. He's really mad at Cyclops because Cyclops like fall back because they're getting attacked by Sentinels, and it's like they just took down Morph, killed him. There was something that makes me think that maybe Morph is still alive. I'm not sure. Then it's like, they killed Beast too! And they didn't kill Beast, but they captured him. So it just appeared that Beast would be done for. And so, yeah, Wolverine's ready to like really beat up Cyclops because it's like, you made us retreat, you made us leave a friend behind. But it's like, wow, someone died in the first 2 episodes? Yeah, Wolverine has reason to be upset, and then like Cyclops ends up attacking the courtroom while Beast is on trial.
I don't know if I can. I think I've done this before. I think I fucked up once before and I did this.
He was on trial, and so Sabretooth came in, and he ends up being beaten, and now he's hurt and he's a mutant. So the
grenades, son! If only I had unlimited ammo.
They
maybe this is how I did it before.
They took Sabretooth to the mansion.
Oh, I do have unlimited ammo. God.
They took Sabretooth to the mansion, and we're like healing him, and the Wolverine's like, I want him out of here. And so I'm trying to remember, it kind of suggested that Wolverine was like thinking of just killing Sabretooth in his sleep. But then they got an argument over that.
It doesn't seem like Wolverine. He doesn't seem like enough of a coward to kill somebody in their sleep.
Well, when is somebody as horrible as Sabretooth?
Does Onslaught come in?
No.
He should. I like Onslaught.
I don't think there's any Onslaught.
I like
It's awesome design.
Yeah, he looks cool. He's super, super, uber powerful, and yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a good villain to have as a prequel to the last Wolverine movie, Logan.
Yeah. I think they have Apocalypse, they have Mr. Sinister, I think they have Madeline Pryor. But yeah, I think it's an okay cartoon. I'll watch more of it.
Okay, die! Die!
I was just surprised by the drama. But then it's like, well...
The most dramatic... oh, he's dead now. Finally. The most dramatic movie I'd watch is Lost. Look, his cannon fell off.
Their show.
Yeah, whatever. It's the same, man.
Oh, I'm just thinking of like cartoons. But then I remembered like, oh yeah, in 2010 when Transformers Prime came out. Which, I mean, they're robots, so they get away with more. But Transformers Prime, the first episode, Starscream kills an Autobot. Good.
Hate those Autobots.
And he's voiced by The Rock, too.
Good.
It's like, wow, they actually got The Rock for one episode?
That's kind of funny.
But yeah, the guy was captured in Starscream just stabbed his hand in his chest and ripped out his heart thing. I was like, whoa, I'm on board. That was by far the best Transformer show.
This guy gets eaten by little raptors. It's funny. He couldn't pull his legs out from under the dino. It's too heavy. He's too weak. Doesn't work out his legs. Oh, this is the final cutscene. It's really cool. Don't get excited because there's no sequel. That's the guy who's been doing the whole thing. It's Tyrannus. He's in charge of all the dinos, or the Slegs, excuse me. You talked to him in the last level that I didn't finish because it was making me mad. This is actually a prequel to the other Turok games, but Tyrannus is in them.
Who's albino?
He's in here somewhere. He's the one who transported Talset back.
It's Nosferatu.
It's not Nosferatu, but okay.
It's just in time for the 100-year celebration of the movie.
Oh boy!
I guess that's the oldest movie I've seen, like long movie. I watched the flight journey to the moon or whatever.
We beat the game.